Hello, my friends. I am the Shadow Dweller, and you have stepped into the abyss. Torture, pain, and suffering for all eternity.
April 8th, 2024. A day etched in fire. It began with excitement. A rare celestial event, a total solar eclipse, was upon us. Millions gathered, eyes to the sky, anticipation thick in the air. The world held its breath.
East, I set up my telescope on a desolate hilltop. I yearned for a glimpse of the cosmos.
I stood among a throng of eager spectators, notebook in hand, ready to capture history.
I watched from my attic window, a canvas prepped for the spectacle.
The moon began its slow dance across the sun's face. The air cooled, shadows lengthened. A hush fell over the world as the sky darkened, a chilling twilight descended. Then, totality. The last sliver of the sun vanished. Cheers erupted, cameras flashed. For a breathtaking moment, darkness reigned, but something was wrong. This darkness felt different, colder, heavier, and it lingered. Minutes stretched into an eternity. The temperature plummeted, a bone-chilling cold gripping the earth. Panic began to stir. Where was the light? Why hadn't the sun returned?
I stared at my watch, my blood turning to ice. The calculated time had passed, yet the world remained swallowed by an unnatural night. My telescope pointed at an empty black void. It was as if the sun had simply vanished.
My initial wonder curdled into fear. The crowd around me grew restless, their cheers replaced by murmurs of confusion and then shouts of panic. The city, once vibrant with life, was now a tableau of frozen terror.
Watching from my window, I felt a primal dread grip my heart. The darkness that blanketed the world was not the familiar cloak of night. This was different. It was alive, and it was hungry.
Days turned into weeks. The sun remained absent. The world was plunged into an unending twilight. The temperature continued to drop, a relentless freeze that transformed familiar landscapes into icy wastelands. The electrical grid, dependent on solar power, flickered and died. Cities, once beacons of civilization, went dark. Communication networks collapsed. Humanity was thrust back, centuries in an instant. There were whispers of strange creatures lurking in the shadows.
Using my knowledge of the stars, I navigated by night. I scavenged for food and supplies, the cold a constant threat. I had to find others to rebuild, to survive.
My journalistic instincts kicked in, documenting the unfolding chaos. I recorded the desperate pleas for help, the stories of loss and despair, but I also witnessed acts of courage, of strangers helping strangers.
Drawing strength from my art, I captured the chilling beauty of the sunless world. My canvases became a chronicle of our struggle, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. But even I couldn't ignore the growing darkness, both outside and within.
A world devoured.
The creatures emerged from the darkness.
Twisted mockeries of men and beasts, their eyes glowed with a malevolent light. They hunted by sound and scent, drawn to the warmth of living flesh.
Their touch was deathly cold, draining the life force from their victims.
I'd heard the whispers, dismissed them as panicked ramblings. I realized the terrifying truth too late.
He fought them off with fire, the only weapon that seemed to hold them at bay.
Witnessing their gruesome work, I knew that humanity had a new enemy. These creatures were not merely predators, they were harbingers of oblivion.
They fed on the fear and despair that gripped the world.
My sanctuary violated. I watched in horror as the creatures descended upon my city. I saw neighbors turn on each other, driven mad by hunger and fear. The world I knew was gone, consumed by an ever-growing darkness.
The remnant.
My face weathered, my eyes hardened by what I had seen. I stumbled upon a hidden valley. It was bathed in a soft, ethereal light, a sanctuary from the eternal night.
There he found others, survivors who had adapted to the new world. They had learned to cultivate bioluminescent fungi for light and warmth. They had formed a community, sharing their meager resources, clinging to hope.
Among them was I, my spirit unbroken despite the horrors I had witnessed. Together we shared our knowledge, pooling our skills to survive.
Mark, the astronomer, used his knowledge of the stars to navigate the darkened world. Sarah, the journalist, chronicled their experiences, preserving their stories for future generations. And Lily, the artist, used her talents to bring light and hope to their grim existence. To light a candle. Years passed. The sun remained a distant memory. The creatures of darkness still hunted in the night, but the survivors had learned to fight back. They had adapted, they had endured.
One night, as I studied the constellations, I noticed something different. A faint glimmer in the sky where there should be only darkness. Hope flickered in my chest. Could it be?
He shared his discovery with Sarah and Lily. Together they rallied the others.
We had survived the long night, now we would fight to bring back the dawn.
Their journey would be perilous. They would face dangers beyond their imagining, but they would not give up. For in the darkest of times, even the smallest flicker of hope can ignite a fire that will banish the shadows.
Hello, my friends. I am the Shadow Dweller, and you have stepped into the abyss.